Okay.
whatever, yeah.
So there is a fiance.
Oh, no, I'm just saying
No?
anyone can call me that.
Liar face, I know there is one, that's okay. Here we are though, round 2. Are you glad to be back as a Bachelorette? Any qualms about this decision?
No, I am so happy. I think I had that time to really think about it, and I did. I took that time and I thought about it, but I have no regrets. I'm happy I did it. I think everything worked out how it was supposed to.
Now, when you watched the show last night, did it make you rethink any decisions?
No, I went into this whole thing just telling myself, you know what, whatever you feel, whatever you want to say, do it, have no regrets, and watching back, I wouldn't have changed anything.
Well, you were very nice to all the guys. The intros are always my favorite. Let's talk about the intros. That's the best for me.
Those were good.
I was even posting some stuff on social media because I found the occupations fascinating. Let's talk about being a hipster is now a career.
Apparently
Did not know
it
that.
is, yeah.
Is now a career. So is also being a Canadian.
Yeah, I don't know if that pays the bills, but apparently it's an occupation.
Yeah, and my favorite, being a Bachelor super fan. I don't know how you monetize that, but that's a career too.
Yeah, apparently my men are very, very good with their jobs.
Now, if I'm in your position, I'm thinking, how is the Canadian hipster superfan going to help their end of the table in taking care of me?
I honestly don't think that's their real professions. I know that these guys do stuff outside of it. I think they had fun with their occupation, so maybe they twisted it a bit.
Do stuff like what?
Well, I know the hipster Brandon. He's an actor and a model. And
So it's better than putting unemployed, is what you're
I
saying.
think it is better.
Okay,
Yes,
got
it's
it. Fair
better.
enough. I also saw Santa Claus.
Oh, Santa!
He made a cameo.
Did you like that? How do you feel about that?
Well, here's the thing. I know they're trying to be funny and they're trying to be clever in their approach to stand out, right? For example, the dude on the unicorn. How did you feel about that?
I loved the unicorn. Last season, I came out of the limo with a huge plastic unicorn head, and I was like, this could go one of two ways.
He paid homage then.
Yes, he did. So he knew what I did last season,
Yeah.
and he did something clever.
What about the guy that was a dude that came out singing and playing the guitar, and his name was James Taylor?
James Taylor.
Which has got to make it very difficult if he's pursuing music with a name like James
Right?
Taylor.
No, he melted my heart. I thought that was unbelievable, and whatever everyone saw last night, it's exactly how he is.
Well, we saw a little chemistry with you and Jordan Rodgers, who coincidentally happens to be brothers with Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay quarterback. Did you know that?
I did know that. Yeah, before the season started, I was announced as the Bachelorette literally a week before we started filming. So I had seen these things get leaked that he was part of the cast, and so just reading it, I knew that who he was and that he was coming on the show, but that's really it. And then when I met him, he was obviously cute, and there was like this kind of instant chemistry there.
And today, news broke that Jordan has a girlfriend, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh, is that news to you?
Yeah,
I'm breaking news to you.
Flash breaking news. Yeah, I haven't kept up with all of that stuff.
Now, here's the deal with that, though. According to who is what I want to know, because she might now be wanting to claim him as her boyfriend, right? He might be like, what's going on? We went on a couple dates, I'm not your boyfriend. So you need to clear that up.
Yeah, I think during the season, I had this conversation with a lot of the men. Because you always hear about all these rumors that come out, and I'm so secluded from the outside world when I'm filming. But that last relationship, ex-girlfriend talk, always does come up when it gets towards the end.
Always does come up. And you know what? It's not fair, because everyone's always sort of seeing someone or dating someone. It doesn't necessarily label you as a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
Yeah.
You know, as long as there's no ring and there's not like a husband, then it should be all good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what these guys do before they come on the show. I've never met them before night one. I don't know anything about them.
Not important.
Yeah, honestly, whatever has happened before me, I try to not think about. But when you are trying to find your husband and someone that you want to spend your life with, you do talk about past relationships. So
sure, but there's certain levels, like you want to know stuff, but you don't want to know too much. Like I don't want to know my wife's history.
Yeah, I don't need to know the details.
I don't need to know the details.
I don't need to know the details.
I don't need to know numbers. I don't need to know nothing. No. Well, you just said you need to know history, not too much history.
I don't need to know that.
Yeah. Okay, good. We're on the same page on that. All right. Do you think some of the guys were jealous of Jordan and your relationship with him, or chemistry, I should say?
I don't know. You know, that first impression, Rose, it can do one of two things. It can put a target on your back, or if the guys like you, then it's great. I don't know what it was like in the house. I don't get to see their interactions, but you know, I remember when Olivia got the first impression rose on my season, I thought she was strikingly beautiful, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the girl to beat. So it's definitely in your mind.
Well, what we see is these guys consuming a lot of alcohol in that house, and they seem to have a good time in this process.
Do,
yeah, very different dynamic from when the women are in the house, right?
Yeah, these guys had a lot of fun, and you know what, there's just so much to eat and drink and so much free time for these guys that they definitely...
And then it's all free
Yeah, they definitely took advantage of it.
Right. What do you think when you see these guys fight over you?
They haven't started fighting yet, I don't think. But, it's endearing. It's nice. The fact that they were so nervous, I think, was cute to me because I thought I was going to be the nervous one and these guys were going to be cool and collected. But
wow, you're like the Khaleesi. You're the queen there. You get to just pick who you want, which has got to be nice.
I definitely am very lucky to have that experience.
And we talked about fighting in the preview for the next episode. Looks like it gets a little violent.
Yeah.
Police are called. What's going on there?
There's a lot that unfolds this season. That teaser that everyone saw, that was the first time I actually saw kind of some of the behind the scenes stuff with the guys.
Got it.
But there's a lot of stuff that happens this season that I think people will be very shocked by.
Oh, so you're seeing how it unfolds right now as well.
Yeah, I know what happens between me and the guys. The behind the scenes with the guys by themselves, I don't know what happens. So seeing it, it's like, oh my gosh, it really was like that.
How much do you believe in this process for finding love?
Oh, I believe it works. I came into last season not knowing what to expect, didn't think it could work. I fell in love with Ben, it didn't work out, and so coming into it this time, I was hopeful that it would work again. Yeah,
you found love, and you said he broke your heart, right? And how long does it take to get over a broken heart?
I mean, I think it depends on every sort of situation. With Ben, it was a shorter relationship, but it was a very great love that I think I felt. I just took that time by myself the next couple of weeks, a couple months that followed it, and really tried to put the pieces together. And I got to a point where I was happy and I was ready to find love again. Good for you.
Yeah. What qualities do you look for in a husband?
Someone who's respectful and honest and loyal, someone who can make me laugh, who's a good man, somebody that, I don't know, just isn't always so selfish. And I mean, there's so many things, but just honestly, at the end of the day, somebody who's going to love you the way that you deserve to be loved.
All right, now give me some shallow qualities. Like what? What does he want? What do you want him to look like? Or like
I've dated so many different types of men, so I don't think I have a physical type. But you want somebody that takes care of themselves.
Okay.
The way someone smells, I think someone's
key, right?
Yes, there's something about how someone smells. I forgot to put my perfume on today, but someone's not telling me.
No judging.
But that's something that I always remember in my head.
Yeah, no, that's good. What about deal breakers? Is there certain deal breakers that are okay, I just can't deal with that?
I hate judgmental guys. If you're able to look at anybody and find something wrong with them, I don't like that. Don't like being cocky, confident but humble.
Right.
Hot-tempered. Hate that. Yes.
Sometimes that equals passion, though.
There's a difference between passion and losing your cool. Yeah.
Got it. And you tell people, Mag, that you fell for more than one guy. Do you feel you can be in love with more than one person at the same time?
I definitely believe that it's possible. I was on the other end of it last season, and so I tried to understand it, but going through it this time around, I completely understand how you're able to feel those feelings for more than one person.
Yeah, I used to think that all the time. Apparently, it wasn't reciprocated. They didn't like it too much.
Yeah, I know. You don't love it when you're on the other end.
Yeah, exactly. So give me your idea of a perfect date.
Well, I've been very lucky to go on the last few months of my life. Have been unbelievable dates. So
the bar is set high now.
Whatever date I go on next is going to have a lot to live up to. The perfect date for me, I kind of love taking it easy. So
you're about Netflix and chill?
I love Netflix. I just like a nice dinner, hanging out, cooking dinner, having a glass of wine, and just relaxing. Yeah, doesn't have to be anything crazy.
How about your family and your friends? What do they think about this second go-round?
They're excited. I mean, their heart broke when my heart broke last season, but they knew that I was ready to find love again. So coming into this, I think they're really excited for me, but they're always going to be a little worried that it could happen again. And
if you get married, would you like to televise it and make it an event?
I think if I ended up with someone out of this group, then that's something that I would talk about with them. I'm not thinking that far into it, but I wouldn't be against it. I would love people to be able to follow my journey throughout this. So.
You want kids?
Oh, I want kids so bad. Yeah.
How many you want?
Right now I have 3. That's my number right now. I mean, that's probably going to change, but yeah.
If you have 1, then talk to me.
Yeah, right? That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, and I know you're from Dallas. You're willing to move to whatever location your husband's from?
Yeah, I mean, I love my home. I love being close to my family. But at the end of the day, I will do whatever I need to do to make something work.
Oh, look at that. I like that. Ride or die. How hard is it to keep it a secret?
It's hard. I mean, these last 2 to 3 months of my life have been
Yeah.
some of the best times of my life that you want to just talk about it, but you can't. So it's hard to be tight-lipped about how everything ended.
Is he having difficulty keeping it a secret?
How do you know there's a he?
Okay, just trying to get you. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Good luck.
you so
You're getting
much.
good. You're getting good at that. Please be sure to watch JoJo in her quest for love on The Bachelorette Monday nights on ABC.
You tried there.
That's a little star step.
A little day after kiss and tell. I don't like that one extra. That one's kind of the one.
Okay, now how do I say that?
Now one extra.
Okay.
Now one extra. All right, here we go. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be great. Do your robot. I would ask for some. Go ahead.
For that dancing raid we did, we'll just pick up because it is Niles. Not
Niles?
Yeah, Jewel of the Niles.
Who's that? What's
Really?
that?
That's the
Yeah,
dude's
what's that?
name. That's the deaf model.
Oh, I should know this.
Which, by the way, could you guys come up with a nicer title? That's a label. Deaf model. Dang. Cold as ice.
We were gonna do hipster, but
Is that the occupation?
No, that's not. Yeah, exactly.
Is that the
No,
occupation?
that's worse than occupation. That's his celebrity label.
So it's
Deaf
a
model.
thing now.
That is jacked up. What if that other dude? What if you're a Canadian hipster who happens to be a Bachelor super fan? Then you got like
that's
3 in
a
1
that's a
combination.
deadly combo.
Right? That's
a
like,
good one.
bam, give me the ring.
Yeah, done deal.
that was the question you guys would you do Dance with the Stars?
Yeah, we already did it. Well, last night. All right, here we go.
3, 2,
Stand by. Hold on.
A lot that goes into this whole thing.
3,
Okay.
3, 2.
Well, last night, Tracy was in the ballroom as Niles delivered a performance that just might win him the Maribel Trophy. Jacked up.